Welcome back once again to my channel, my esteemed viewers. So in today's tutorial, we are going to be making a wide leg palazzo trouser. So I have my paper already, and this I've gone ahead to also draft all my vertical measurements. My waistline, hip line, crotch line, and my length. Okay. So to begin, I am going to divide my hip measurements by 4. Okay. So I'll add 1 inch allowance to that, and I'll be having 11 inches. So I'm going to rule that 11 inches straight to my crotch line. After that, I'm going to connect it into a straight line. So the next thing I'm going to be doing, I will divide my hip measurement by 12, and what I get is what I'll be putting as my crotch extension. Okay. After that, I'll go out from this point by 1.5 inches. Okay. And I'll divide what I have here into 2, and I'll connect from this point to here. So that is our crotch extension. So I'm going to go ahead to measure what I have here and rule it down into a straight line. So after that, I'll connect it this way. So the next thing I'll be doing, I will take my waist measurement. So my waist measurement, I'm going to be taking it from here to here. So my waist measurement divided by 4 is what I have here. Okay. So after that, I am going to add 1 inch for my dart. Okay. I'll add 1 inch for my dart. And I'll also add 1 inch for my joining allowance. Okay. So from my hip line, I'll go up by 1.5 inches. And I'll go ahead and connect this place to that 1.5 inches because our hip is not pointed here. So that is why I will not extend the line to exactly the hip so that it doesn't become pointed. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is that I will get my bust span. Okay. I'm going to measure my bust span, and I will go ahead and use it for my dart. Okay. So I'm going to measure my bust span divided by 2, and this is what I have here. I'll go in by 1/2 inch and come out by 1/2 inch, so making it in total 1 inch, and that is the reason for this 1 inch. So I'll also come down by 3.5 inches. You can make it 4 if you want. So 3.5 inches or 4. So that is our dart. So the next thing I'm going to be doing, I'll come over to this point. I'll come in by 1 inch. Remember, it's a wide leg palazzo trouser, so you don't need our knee measurement. You don't need to make it fitted. So I'll do that to my length also. I'll come in by 1 inch on both sides. So I'll go ahead and connect this place like this. Okay, so in order not to have too much puff here, I'll come down by 3 inches and I'll measure ½ inch from that 3 inches. Okay, so I have ½ inch here. I'll connect from here to ½ inch and from here to the ½ inch, so that I will not have too much cloth over there, too much squeeze. So I'll go ahead and connect this place to a straight line this way. Sorry. So after that, I'll connect this side also to a straight line. And from here, I also come down by 1.5 inches. And I'll connect from this point to the 1.5 inches. So you can see our trouser is looking beautiful already. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to divide what I have here into 2. So I'll divide what I have here into 2 and I'll rule them into a straight line like this. And that should be, anyway, because of this place, just maintain a straight line, this upper part, because the hip measurement around here will not make you have that straight line. So that is all for our measurements. So the next thing I'm going to do to have that wide leg effect, I'm going to slit from this point to this point. So we're going to be using a slash and spread to get that effect. Okay, but I'll do that after I've cut out the measurements on my pattern. So I'll go ahead and cut it out. So our trouser pattern is looking fine already. So just as I said, I'm going to cut out, slash this place open. So my slash will end around just before the hip, okay? Because I will not be spreading the hip, but I'm going to slash around that hip so that I'll be able to spread very well. So the next thing I'm going to be doing, I'll bring in another paper. Going to get another paper and place it this way. Okay, so depending on how wide you want your palazzo to be, that will determine how wide you will make your spread. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead to spread mine. I'll be spreading with 7 inches. So if you want yours to be very wide, you can go ahead and spread with 8 inches or 10. Okay, but mine I'll be spreading with 7. You can also use 8 inches for your spread. All right, so I'll do that and show you what we have. So I've gone ahead to slash it with 7 inches as I earlier stated. So I have my 7 inches here, as you can see. Okay, I have my 7 inches. That is what I spread it with. Okay, so go ahead and spread yours with 7 inches. So after that, I went ahead to trim it up. And the next thing I'm going to be doing is that I'll bring in our back pattern. We take all our back measurements. So I'll do that right now and come on and show you. So I've gone ahead to introduce another paper for my back pattern, and as you can see, I've pinned my front pattern on my back pattern, and I've also gone ahead to extend all the lines. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be doing is that same measurement I put here, that is what I'm also going to put on my back crotch. Okay, that is what I'm going to put on my back crotch. Now, because this is a wide leg palazzo, you don't need too much allowance. Okay, so I will come over here and measure 1.5 inches, and I'll also come to the length and measure the same 1.5 inches. Okay, so you can make yours lower. Okay, as long as you get the right measurements here, you can lower this ones to 1 inch because it's a wide leg palazzo. You don't need too much allowance because it's already big. So after connecting it this way, the next thing I'm going to be doing is that I'll also use the same measurements for my crotch. Okay, so you may decide to use 2 inches or 2.5 depending on how big the person is on the hip. Okay, so but remember, the back crotch is not as deep as the front crotch, so I'll come in from here by 0.5 and I'm going to connect it this way to this point. This is because so that when I'm joining here with here, it will be equal. Okay, so I'll also go up from this point. Yes, from this point by 1.5 inches. Okay, you can decide to go up by 2 depending on the hip measurement of the individual you're making this for. Okay, so as for me, I'll go up by 1.5 inches. Okay, from this your back crotch. Then from here I'll go in by 1 inch. Remember, we added 1 inch for our joining allowance. Okay, so I want this place of the back and the front to be equal, so I'm not going to connect from here. I want to elevate from here. I will elevate from the 1 inch that I measure. to just watch what I am doing. Okay, so by so doing, I will have the same measurement here when I am joining. Okay, I'll also go ahead and connect this line to this up this way. Okay, so another thing you can do is that you can decide to make this place 1 inch and add half inch here. Okay, so but mine, I just like it this way. Okay, I like this way, putting my allowances this side, or you can actually distribute the allowance to both here and here. Okay, so the next thing I'll do, I will extend my dart measurements. Okay, I will extend this dart line to my back. So extend it this way to the back pattern. Okay, so that is all for our back pattern. So you see, our wide leg palazzo trouser is ready, and the next thing I'm going to be doing is to cut it out. So if you have watched my video at this point and you have not subscribed, please click on that subscribe button so that whenever I drop a new video, you will be notified. Okay, thank you so much for watching. See you in my next tutorial. Bye.